Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today? I'm over here trying to edit a thumbnail, put that thumbnail in. So we don't mind. Hope everybody's doing good. I am not trying to notification. Just missed the broadcast, Jose. I think I responded to that. Da, da, da. Google YouTube Studio. How's everybody doing, man? Wonderful Sunday evening. Everybody's doing streams these days. See comments, two comments. Nothing. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm a little behind on my UD, so I feel like every time I try to um catch up, there's like another draft stream already up there. But so we are just trying to catch up on UD real quick before it gets out of hand. Fuck, I needed this stream. Fuck yes, Blake. We needed this stream. We're doing another. We're just trying to max out this UD. Not max it. Well, we're gonna max it out, but I want to stay at least 1 or 2 percentages ahead, so that way we're roughly looking at 60. I want to be at 60 to 70 heading into August, and I'm at 40 something. So I'm trying to get a little bit, couple more drafts in. And in 2 weeks, we're going to, I guess I should share my screen. I should, and I figured if I'm going to do these drafts and do it on my computer, I might as well share the content, right? Am I right? Don't be a stingy little man. If anybody wants to jump in, we'll be jumping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So pretty much you guys are supposed to jump in at 10. I count down from 10 to 1. Then you guys jump in because I think it's about a 10-second delay. Yeah. So I got 12th in the scramble. Had a tough day. Had 5 of 6 or 5 of the 6 available spots adding points when there was people adding, who had 6 golfers there. I was fighting an uphill battle. I think the best I could have done was 9th place anyways, which would have been an extra $500. Would have been nice, but we'll take down 12th. And in the little scramble, we ended up with 6, which was awesome. Why do you say to jump in at 10 after the countdown? At 10, so I think I could be wrong, but there's like a 10-second delay from when I say something to when it says it on YouTube. I don't really listen to myself when I'm on YouTube, so I don't know exactly the amount of time, but I'm pretty sure it's like a 10-second delay between the StreamYard hitting to YouTube, hitting to live. I think. I could be wrong. It could be faster than that. Let's see here. Not the first pick. Never on a stream. The Notorious Parlay. All right, so we have Marola, 1507, NUFC 204, Caesars, C Sears, 17.5, SD Lock, Steve Reed, C Map, Sniper, that's nice. Notorious Parlay, Pilgrim, Luke, myself, and Millie's. This might be a smidge small. Go ahead. I forgot to change my view settings. I mean, it's not small for me, but it might be small for the viewer. Bijan at 2. Let's go. Okay, so I heard they say Command Z. I don't have a command button on this keyboard. That is super dirty. I don't know if you guys can see how dirty it is. I've never cleaned this thing. Yeah, it's got hair. I'm sure some kind of food in there. But I mean, for the most part, it still glows. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see? No. It's one of those constantly lit up with the rainbow colors. I got this one of my favorite purchases from winning the money. I wanted a small keyboard. Fortunately, small keyboard involves not having all the buttons a regular keyboard does. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe we go. So some wild cards in this draft. We can go double RB here. I think and be okay. I just stop at 4. Forget. I'm already talking to myself about Gibbs. All right, Hall Taylor. We get Harrison still. I'm trying to avoid these Week 12 buys. I have a lot of teams with Week 12 buys. I don't think this is going to be a heavy wide receiver room. If we take all the running backs, that's putting a stress on everybody. Maybe is the first round pretty standard between UD and DK? Yeah. I mean, I would say the drafters that are drafting on UD are drafting on DraftKings. They just don't say it. There's really no difference between the two sites from what I've noticed. There's shitty. No, don't get me wrong. Just because if I'm talking about you, this is not a shot at you. There's been some pretty bad drafters on both sites. And so you're going to get them regardless. So I don't think there's much difference, but the chalk starting go is been CMC, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra Jefferson, and then AJ Brown. Not AJ Brown. Bijan, Breece Hall, AJ Brown, Puka, and then the only thing that's weird, but it's weird on both sides, is the 12th pick. 12th pick does its own thing. I don't know what it is. For me, I'm always going Gibbs, London, or something along those lines. I think Gibbs is going to blow up this year. I also think the 3 that go ahead of him need to go ahead of him. But I think Gibbs is like right there as the last of that tier. And yeah, it's kind of wild. What did I start the other day? I started a CMC Cup DK Metcalf, and they got Mark Andrews Lamar at the next turn. That team feels nasty. And then I fucked it up by I was talking to my wife and accidentally autoed Evan Ingram, and I'm like, come on. Oh yeah, I had a new song that I downloaded. It seems like it's a little cinematic, a little upbeat. If this is your first time with me, I draft typically over on DraftKings. We're going to go back to DraftKings tomorrow for drafts versus the lobby versus the ranks, or the ranks versus the lobby. And we're going to do a DK Millie. So if you want free EV, I'm happy to give it to you. And place that I think my ranks are better than what you can do drafting. But I think last week I took the L, but I think the first week I won. So we'll see. We'll see how week 3 turns out. Then on Tuesday we'll do a smaller end tournament, maybe the $4 or $5, and then Wednesday we'll do whichever is still available. Friday or Thursday, we'll get Frisky. We'll do another 20 or maybe a $59. Just trying to slow my entries on the $20 from doing 5 a week to like 2 a week until August. Oh, I'm on the clock. Haha. DJ Moore, right? Makes sense. 5 picks past ADP. I like George here. Mark Cooper, T. I'm always a fan of getting T. Tank Dell. I don't know if I take Dell will make sense for this team. I need a higher floor than Tank. Tank can get shut out of an offense. But looks like we're on George Pickens. This would be the part where to get Mahomes, but unless he thinks he can push it to 5, I don't think it's a smart move, but you do you, man. Pacheco. Interesting. Do I have any matchups between these two? You know, we're gonna grab Najee, and it might be a naked quarterback Najee. Though there's nothing wrong with George Pickens. Mark Cooper, DJ Moore gives a nice floor with high upside. George Pickens can give us a big whopping 0 sometimes. Because but then again, I don't know. That pick's pretty tough. I don't think there's a good answer. I think you can go either way there without really making a mistake. Oh, I also almost took down a DraftKings Rainmakers UFC lobby last night. I got second. I was actually paying attention to it, but I wasn't like seeing, oh, if I win this, like I'm gonna be in second place. I guess it was just me and the person that was like 3 spots ahead of me. He also had Jan Droby or whatever, and he beat me by 1.9 points to double the money to 1,000. But it is what it is. It's my second place this year on DraftKings Rainmakers. And it's not like I'm playing a whole bunch. It was $25 to buy one of each card. And then, so this is what I do, because you get money back for having a good collection. And I'm kind of still on the leaderboard. I kind of fall out every once in a while. But like if you're on the leaderboard, they give you like $10 every couple of weeks, once a month for UFC. If you're on the leaderboard for the NFL, they'll give you another $10 here, $10 there, and it's like it all kind of adds up. So I kind of just keep up with it, and it's the second time I've taken it down, and or taken one of the top prizes down. We'll just keep taking them down. It's nice, and I also got a 555 card the other week. So I think with people who and Rainmakers is so nice because there's not a salary cap. It's like a Super Draft. If any of you guys are familiar with that, it's a DFS site where you can draft whoever you want. But the problem is if you draft them, you don't get the multiplier by the name. Like it's not as high as a multiplier. So you're risking that some lower players are going to get a better game or an even game, and they're just going to get the multiplier. Regardless, I don't know what I was trying to get there, but it's yeah. I enjoy Rainmakers. I don't understand why people don't enjoy Rainmakers. It's like you get to decide what you like. Projection people should love Rainmakers because it's like you literally just put different versions of your highest projected lineups in there, and it should win. And it usually does. Like I listened to Cody Safdie. I didn't get around to listen to Kelly this week, and I ended up getting second place. Bob Hale, how you doing today, man? I don't know if that made that any better or worse, but got a big old toot coming. I apologize if y'all hear it. And Blake Neighbors, Dalton Kincaid. Where did Josh end up going? Oh, he fell that far. Anthony Richardson. He could have let that fall to 57. Pat Mahomes isn't even got off the board yet. I'm tempted to snipe Pat Mahomes from 60 here. He hasn't gone off the board yet. Where's Xavier Worthy? Oh, Look, I have nothing but petty, and I don't really care. Because he should not get this big of a discount on Pet. I will take your players. Sorry. But if I have to see that later on in the season that this guy came out of my lobby because he got this crazy discount, and you're like, why didn't Felix just take him? Like, you're right. Why didn't I just take him? And then I let this fucking monster into the last round? Yeah, no thank you, dude. I'll take a bullet for the lobby, man. No way. Yeah, he's on struggle bus now. He got his 3 running backs, his tight end. He thought he was about to hit that sweet correlated pick. And he ain't part of my lobby, unless he would have said something. I might have let him have it, but he didn't say nothing. I like this team so far. Heavy RB, 2 stud wide receivers, top 5 quarterback, a high upside wide receiver when he comes back. What were you thinking about? 2 to 4 games? I think 0, but maybe they do 2 to 4. About 30 more minutes. I've been in the 6th round already. I already took her out. She went pee. She can probably go poop. Okay, then I can take her out. Okay, you want to take her out with me when you're done? When I'm done? Okay. I just realized I'm going against the ship chasing guys. They're drafting some weird site. You can turn the lights on. Deontay Johnson, Evan Ingram, Joe Burrow, 68. People are worried about them quarterbacks. Yeah, boy. You got to steal a 29, Kyron Williams. But he reaches here and here. Oh boy. 68 Joe Burrow. That's tough. I don't mind about getting your guys, but I mean, I've literally seen him go 101, even later. And I mean, if you don't like Deontay, I can kind of see it, I guess. Like, why risk it? The only person that could have taken it is him. Well, technically they can take it too, but like, they don't have anything that would have. This guy's a little wild card though. Called Kincaid and Evan Ingram. Wild card. How we doing tonight, Bob? How we doing today, Mr. Hale? Yeah. Thank you, Fantasy Football Garage. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Dennis, for liking my tweets. I appreciate it. And thank you to anybody that's in the stream that has liked my tweets. I do like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm a kid. But I like it when people like my tweets. Get like, I think I had one time, one of my tweets had like 15,000 views and had like no likes on it. I'm like, jeez. Had like no comments or no. I was like, just an impression. I did tweet out yesterday. Good, man. Good. Hope it's going good too. Hope it keeps going good. What was I say? I distracted myself. I tweeted out that Najee has averaged 140 yards and 1 TD rushing for the last 3 years in his career. He has a couple of receptions in a couple of the games, but I didn't add that to confuse people. So he's averaged 20 points the last 3 years on UD alone. If I can guarantee you 20 points from your RB1, RB2, I don't know. That'd make me feel good. Look, I can't keep taking these hits at quarterback, so we grab Najee here, obviously. Well, we might even take Ramondre and we just be done at running back. Nine, 12, 14. Or Zamir. Zamir would give us a 10 by. Boom. So my thought process is behind, like, I think you can do this start and be okay. But see, I didn't just outright forget about my receivers. I have 2 studs, right? 2 good ones. The third one can be a stud. He's going to have a suspension. So what we're going to have to do here is that we're going to have to build off of these 2 and maybe get an Adam Thielen. Because, Adam Thielen is really just good for those first 6 weeks, right? So let's say Rashee Rice gets a 6-game suspension. Boom, we got Adam Thielen in there for 6 games. Stud performances. So that's like what my brain is thinking about. So we're going to have DJ Moore, Amari Cooper, Adam Thielen. We're going to have a solid and Rashee Rice, and solid 4 there. We already have running backs. Like there's going to be 3 running backs potentially. All 3 of them are on the hit and the flex, right? Quarterback, we don't have to worry about quarterback. Tight end, we do have to worry a little bit about tight end right now, but we can worry about that later. Like if one falls to us, we'll take it. But right now, we kind of have to a little bit focus on wide receiver. If we get a Palmer, a Gabe Davis falling to us, we gotta take it. Good. How many drafts has everybody done? This is my 45th on UD. I always forget I need to switch my account to share. To share the stream, like it, share it, X. I shared the Candyman stream one time. I don't think he ever saw it that I streamed it, but if I can bring a couple extra people to somebody's stream, I'll do it, man. Especially, someone that deserves it. Like, I'll do it. I wish I could have done more for EJ's streams. Like, he hasn't done it in a hot minute, but I enjoyed him as a streamer. he's a good guy. Got a bad rap, and he kind of went with it, right? And I miss CJ streaming. Maybe I'll get him on one of these. His little disco ball light, dude. I like DJ. Okay, so I don't typically draft Bowers, so I don't want him. I don't think he's worth the shit in best ball this year. But I'm going to take Rashid Shaheed if it makes it back to me, and then we have that Week 17 correlated matchup with Brock Bowers. That's what we're thinking about right now. Probably won't even make it to me, but if he does, that's what we're thinking currently. Okay, they took Brock Bowers. That's good. All right, we're taking one of these receivers, which is nice. I don't mind which one. Actually, Rashid Shaheed would be nice, but so we ended up getting the Las Vegas Rashid Shaheed tandem Week 17 matchup. Certainly wasn't intentional. We have a KC stack with Pitt. We don't have any Giants, but you bet your bottom dollar we're going for Jalen Hyatt later. We're not going to have any Miami unless we get Jalen. Oh, we're not getting Jalen right on this team. DJ Moore, Chicago, Seattle. Probably won't get any Seattle. I'm happy not to make any more bets on not Las Vegas, so for right now. But freak it, why not, dude? Let's go ahead. Let's do this. Maybe they do trade Devontae Adams, and we get all the touchdowns from them. Caleb Williams goes. Tajay Spears. Brandon Cooks. See, I thought Brandon Cooks was going to go to this guy, but he might be auto drafting. Wife made me shrimp and noodles for dinner. A delicioso, if I don't mind saying. UD draft. Let's go. What up, Mr. Chris the Candyman? I just like saying your name. Congratulations, man, on that huge win of the Albatross. That's pretty much pays for your next two best ball manias, if you think about it that way. But congratulations again, man. It's fucking awesome. Maybe next year you and I should do a golf stream, a couple golf streams together, because you about took down Albatross. I about took down the Scramble. With our powers combined, I think we could take down something, right? So I got 6/12, and you got like you had 3 in the top half or whatever. You killed it, man. Let's see here. What did you get? I saw it. So you got 5th, 42nd, and 56th. That's fucking insane. I saw I saw on Spike Week. Something to do with Spike Week had your stuff up. Thank you. Yes, we got to do some golf content. Yes, you too. Thank you. Yeah, so there's not a lot of DFS or best ball DFS content. Look, I'm all about it. I don't know a lot. My takes are basically what the Pat Mayo Media Network guys did. I was big on Minwoo Lee because Jeff Feinberg was like emphatically thinking that he was going to take down, was it the Masters or the US Open? He said he was going to take down one of them. And I'm like, well, shit, if I have that guy that week. Little did I know that none of that mattered. The thing that mattered for the scrambles was the 3rd and 4th week of the final playoff spots, where it's just a bunch of shit people playing. So what the strategy is trying to get the top 2 players, right? You get those 2 guys, your first 2 rounds are just studs. And then you just got to mix in everything else. Right? Hey, I've won a lot of money in basketball too. You're not gonna see me making any basketball content. Just putting that out there. Oh, we all know where I'm going, right, gentlemen? We all know where I'm going. And if Gabe falls, if Dalton Schultz falls back, so we might go that route. He seems to fall in every draft that I do. Who are they playing? They're at Baltimore. Okay, that's fine. Do we have enough floor play? Enough guys. We have enough guys. I think this is where we take a shot on a rookie here. And for late season upside. And maybe we make this a Mahomes Drake May team where he's not really needed, but we get like Polk, Drake May, and Hunter Henry. Noah Fant, maybe even for the bring back for that part of the game. Yeah, dude. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a fantasy golf channel though. Like, there's legit not a lot of content behind it. I watch like 2 or 3 guys that give their weekly picks. I'm starting to get up on a few extra, but yeah. So I follow the Media Network guys. This random dude, and then the Ship It guys and the RPS guys, like for my weekly content. And man, I made the biggest flub. Thursday or Wednesday? Yeah, Thursday. Was it Thursday? No, it's gotta be Wednesday. Wednesday night. I'm out there I think it was after my stream, I laid down. I'm like looking, saying, I have 11 lineups to make up. I'll make them by the morning. Thankfully, I made 4. Didn't matter. I didn't cash any of them. But I didn't put 7 of my lineups in. So, $175 just out the window. So, I was a big idiot this week. But ended up taking down the UFC thing, so got lucky. And then I bet on quite a bit NASCAR. Thought it was pretty much a lock, which it was, and then they just had like random the amount of restarts towards the end just kind of me. But it still cashed with 2 cars crashed in the NASCAR today. Because I didn't nail. I had Larson, Reddick, and Blaney on my team, and then who's my and Cendric. We ended up getting top 10, even though he was started at 35. Cashing that was like was a miracle. Some one of them gave me a negative 7.5 points. I have no idea what's going on in the shaft. I kind of like started talking. I totally forgot what I was doing. Wide receivers going off the board. A lot of running backs going off the board, so that's nice. Hawkinson, Musgrave. Okay, tight ends, a couple tight ends. So not a lot of tight ends. A bunch of running backs, a couple of wide receivers. Pented wide receivers. A few more running backs now. So this is where we get Thielen, or we should get Hunter Henry. I think that's the smarter play. If it makes it to us, right? We grab Hunter Henry here. Well, we might grab Deshaun Watson. Unless we think we can push Deshaun Watson to the next round. There's a lot of good picks here for us. Hunter may not make it to us now that Cole Kmet has gone off the board. Okay, we went running back. I think this is what we're going to do. Hunter Henry, Noah Fant. Thielen, we don't need another stack. We did a nice floor play. This was my Adam Thielen pick right here. Was this floor play? So we're gonna go 2 tight ends here. We're gonna go Hunter Henry. We're gonna go Noah Fant. We're gonna push Adam Thielen to Deshaun Watson and see what happens. Anything happening on Twitter? NASCAR takeaways. Kyle Larson rides a strong car. Good fortune to backyard. House of Dragon. Time to lock it in, says the notorious fantasy. Okay, so we have our tight ends 10 and 14. We had Deshaun. Awesome. We don't. We're still targeting Drake May. We may even reach. We may reach on the second pick. Maybe grab a. Oh boy, I wish I could scroll down. I will say DraftKings is a little bit better with their board. Sorry to the UD faithful out there. I do enjoy the DraftKings board better. I do appreciate Underdog's ability to tab which things you want to see and don't want to see player-wise. So I think everybody has their pluses and minuses. Everybody forever to draft. That's another nice thing about DraftKings is that auto draft is a thing. So why did it take them 20 seconds to draft Aaron Rodgers? Tony Gibson. See, me and Caesars are on the same page. It didn't take us very long to draft. Occasionally, it takes me a long time to draft like one person. It doesn't usually take me more than an hour to draft these teams. 40 minutes? Jeez. We're doing 2 extra rounds, and I'm like having to vamp for 5-10 minutes early on. Geno Smith goes off the board. Well, we're getting close. No, Deshaun Watson ended up going. Oh, well. Do we have any Tampa stacks? We do not, so we're not going that route. Though we do plan on getting McMillan here as well. Man, I am tired. What am I keep kidding? A lot of laundry. Me and my son gamed very hard today. Took out the trash. What else did I do? Went to church. Bright and bushy tail. We talked about complaining and how to complain and what the differences are. That there are. Learned that, Joe Biden officially stepped out. I don't care what your politics are. I don't care that you know what my politics are. It's not really. I don't think my opinion matters all that much. So take it for whatever it is. I think it's pretty cool that he stepped out. I don't really care if he would like. I really don't want either of them to win. Right? I'd rather have like a new voice, a new idea. I don't think these old people should be deciding our future. I don't think they should have a young guy, but I don't think that somebody that's like that old should be deciding our future. I think it should be someone that can handle the full workload. I think they're both a little old. That's all. I guess I'm going to vote for RFK and Aaron Rodgers or whoever RFK chose. But I don't know. We'll see. If Andrew Yang ran again, that's my guy. That's my guy. For those who don't know, I was one of those crazy people who'd go to the team meetings and I was a volunteer for Andrew Yang, so I was that guy. Love Andrew Yang. I love the thought of having $1,000 to gamble every month. That's the way I looked at it. I don't really care what other people think. That's just how I looked at it. I looked at it as like, oh, okay, well, he's giving me $1,000 to take a chance. Think about like your PBM for would have been paid off every month, every year, essentially, and then you still have $8,000 coming to you every year. You know what I'm saying? Like how awesome that would have been for like newly 21-year-olds living with their parents. Life changing. And what if you were able to win that? Yeah, and it's your money. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. No stipulations. Get the government's hands off of it. Here's money. You do what you think is best for you. Sound like a good idea to me. Tired of like we'll give you this, but it'll stipulate whether you can buy this, and this, and this. I'm like, just give me more money and I'll buy what I think I need. Was not meant to be. Realized I skipped on Drake May there. Was not intentional. Was getting into my politics. We'll draft a quarterback or two here. I'm not too worried about it. There's lots of them. I like the players though. So bye weeks I don't have to worry about. Tight end I don't really think I have to worry about. Okay, so running back, studs. all different bye weeks. So this will play into my flex most likely. Quarterback, stud. Wide receivers, 2 studs, and then just has potential for winning, league winning upside. Unfortunately, I have been fading him. High upside, low floor. High floor, low ceiling. Mid floor, early. High ceiling, low floor, late. High ceiling still. Jalen Polk, low floor, low ceiling, early. Mid floor to high ceiling, late. Question mark with high upside. Question mark only because of injury. I did after Biden won the last time. I bet $5 for him to win again. It's a shame. That $5 is down the drain. I just assumed recovering friends that he's going to win again. I didn't think he was going to go down the hill that fast. The dude went down the hill super fast. I think ever since he fell off that bike, it was never the same after that bike incident. Maybe he got an old man concussion there. Who knows? Who knows? And whoever you support, just know here, I support whatever you guys support. Unless it's another country. But I support y'all and whatever you guys decide to do. Just keep it safe. Keep it friendly. And just know that none of it matters. Drake May gonna fall back to me? Oh boy. If not, we got Derek Carr. Drake May falls back to me. And we're still gonna grab Carr too as well. Freak yeah, dude. Rocking out with our cocks out. Our final team is Pat Mahomes, Drake May, Derek Carr, all different buys. Let's go. Breece Hall, JT, Najee Harris, Amir White, stud running backs. DJ Moore, Amari Cooper, Rashid Rice, Rashid Shaheed, Jacoby Myers, Gabe Davis, Jalen Polk, Rashad Bateman, Jalen McMillan, Hunter Henry, and Noah Fant. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another book, another draft in the books. Like I said earlier, we'll be back tomorrow for ranks versus the lobby, and then and we'll probably do DraftKings, Nilly, and then do small tournaments the rest of the week. I don't have any guests lined up, but I will be reaching out to a couple people and seeing what they say. I know this is the busy time for everybody else as well, so I'm gonna try to maybe contact early people, like early people that stream early in the day. Maybe they have free nights, or maybe that's why they don't stream at nighttime, because they are not free at nighttime. So I go back and forth, or maybe we just ask people who don't have anything to do with the space and reach out to random people. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Well, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, guys.